What up, everybody? For CM Culture, it's Antonio, and we back with another episode of Culture Related, man. I got a few interesting topics for y'all, man. We will be talking about Babyface Ray's new album. Lando dropped his top 20 breakout artists of the year, and did this artist steal YNJ's style, man? So if you interested in any one of these topics and you want to skip ahead, there will be chapter sections in the description as well as in the comments below. But let's get right into this video, man. Starting off with Babyface Ray. Now, Babyface Ray recently announced his newest album, Face. He announced it over a week ago with a billboard in Times Square, man, which was a huge flex. But now, this week, we actually got a release date, which will be the 28th of January 2022. So it's coming out pretty soon, man. And I'm actually really excited for this album because of the way he's rolling this out. Now, he has had billboards around Detroit, but that Times Square billboard, man, that was a huge flex. And the direction that he going in with this album is seeming very different. You got artists like Pusha T on here. You know what I'm saying? Last year with Unfuckable, he was kind of in his mainstream bag a little bit with records like Daisy Lane and getting artists like Moneybagg Yo on his projects. And this is just showing a lot of growth for Babyface Ray, because you can tell that he's moving a whole heck of a lot different than a lot of other artists in Detroit. This is gonna be his 13th studio project. Yes, 13th. He has had dropped at least 12 projects since he started rapping back then, and this will be his 13th. Lucky number 13, man. But I'm excited for this album, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all ready for it? I'm ready for it. But let's get right into the next topic. Now, in other news, Lando Bando, the hip-hop lab, man, y'all might have heard him, had dropped his top 20 breakout artists of 2022, the artist that he feel like is gonna make the most noise in 2022. So looking at the list, man, you can see artists like Stan Will, Shawty Cash, Pretty Brea, Bentley, and a bunch of other artists. Some I've heard of, some I haven't. Now, what I think about this list is I think this is the least problematic list that I've probably seen, because some of these people I don't really know, but then the ones that I listed I have known and worked with. Like I've actually posted one of Shawty Cash's videos on our channel. I think he's a dope artist and that he do have the potential to grow because he has a very unique style. I don't know if people ever heard Shawty Cash before, and I feel like yes, he could blow this year. Stan Will, of course, also because he's similar to Baby Tron in the way that they do their bars and punches and stuff like that. And Pretty Brea just dropped a dope record with My Body featuring Jug Harden, who's also on this list. So it's some very good contenders on this list. Now, the other few people that he does have on this list are people that I would have to go ahead and check out, but I want to see what do you guys think about this list altogether, because a lot of people, of course, even though to me this list is the least problematic, people were still naming artists that should have been on the list, who they feel would be dope to be on the list and whatnot. But let me know all together, what do you guys think about Lando's breakout stars of 2022? Now, real quick, I wanted to get into the comment of the day. Now, this is a new segment where if you comment on my most recent culture related video, I will feature the top comment or the best comment in the next video. So this week top 2 comments comes from Brief from the D, who says, I gotta check out Malia's freestyle. I loved Sis. Now, if you don't know, Malia Jewel is an artist who dropped a song called Sis back in 2017, which was one of my favorite records of that year. Y'all do need to check that out. And that song was really what got me hooked on her, and she also recently dropped her For Show ad freestyle, man. So shout out to Bree from the D for that comment, man. Another comment from Only One Duty says Vezo was signed to Motown but left. Now again, this is something we talked about in our last video, because we were talking about artists who were signed from Detroit, and I was saying how there weren't that many artists, and this commenter brought up the fact that Vezo was signed to Motown, and we actually did do a video on that when he got signed to Motown. So apparently he left because they tried to shelf him. They didn't want him to drop music or whatever the case may be, which, you know, in hindsight, thinking about it, that was a bad idea, seeing as where he is now. But shout out to Only One Doobie, man, for that comment. But let's get back into the video. Now for the last topic of the day, man, did YJ steal this artist's sound? Now if you don't know, man, recently YJ was accused by another rapper of stealing his sound, and this recently happened on the Kid L podcast. If y'all don't know that podcast, y'all should go check it out. It's dope. But this artist claims YJ stole his style, and he did provide a few examples, and these are some of those examples.
Be thinking aloud, I wonder if I make his face with my making his bitch mouth. Me, my cock, a white dude, this bitch ride. I'ma start.
Get her in the right spot, got her bust so fast.
Fucking kids, honey. White bitch, she a snow bunny. What I'm drinking on, nigga, it is muddy. Call that black, I ain't got money. You a joke, nigga, you funny. Damn. Take all that. Damn.
Now, if y'all don't know, YJ is a Flint artist who came up in 2020 from a song called Coochie featuring Louis Ray, and it was a very, very big record of that year. And basically the sound that he's talking about is really this whole slow motion bar song, because YJ is known for his he's known for slowing down his words at the end of his verses. And this artist is basically, I guess he's saying he came up with that sound, and those examples he provided were pre-Coochie Man, because they came out in 2019, and I'm just realizing how weird I sound saying Coochie Man, but that's what it is. So this rapper goes by the name Allure of the Outsiders, and he's actually a videographer who I actually follow on my Instagram. I have seen some of his videos and stuff like that. So it's just interesting that out of all people, he's the one to say that, because I didn't honestly know he did music. So, and then of course some of the examples he provided were videos with not that many views, and a lot of people are saying, yeah, he did not steal your style because nobody even seen your video. But sometimes that could be the best case scenario for an artist who's trying to come up, and they find somebody else who's unknown and they can just take their sound. Now, I'm not saying YJ stole his sound, I'm just giving you guys, you know, my opinion or whatever. But with that being said, man, let me know what y'all think. I really want to hear y'all comments. Make sure y'all comment below about this topic. Did he steal his style, or do y'all think he's reaching? You know what I'm saying? Comment below, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on our Instagram at CM Culture, so y'all can stay up to date with new posts and videos every day. And if you'd like to be featured in one of our future videos, comment below and follow on our Instagram. For CM Culture, I'm Antonio.